Yo, what's up guys? Um, Not really sure if I should be doing this VoD review because my throat, I think I actually just like have a sore throat and my head hurts a lot, but anyways, we're gonna do it anyways. This is game 2 of Freaka vs. Griffin. Um, I might not talk as much as I usually do, but I just thought I'd upload something and give my thoughts. I watched game 1 of this series. Freaka was actually winning the early game. Then they had like this stoop in the mid game, and they got a lucky Elder secure, and were able to win off of that. Just transition that to Baron, into a second Elder. Then they ended up winning. Um, but a big power pick in the first game for Afrika was the Ophelia, so you were gonna wonder if like that's a first pick opportunity for them. And they also did pick the Lucian top, but it looks like they're gonna ban it away this time. So maybe you pick the Phileas here. Okay, the Rumble. I didn't see the pick ban in the first game, so maybe this is banned in the first game. I think Fly and Keen both play the champion. I know Fly does. He was one of the first Rumble mid players, so we'll see how he does on that. It's probably going to be a mid lane, I bet, because I think Keen, they want him on more of a carry champion. I think a Griffin would want Keen on the Rumble. I'm sort of a big fan of the Aphelios right now, especially since they just had such a good performance. So I wonder if the Rumble's going to be good. Other than letting Sword, obviously when you're playing Afrika with Keen, he's their main carry player, so you don't want to really put him on Ornn. Um, so I think you sort of have to give it away, but that's probably Sword's best champion because he can't play anything else besides like Ornn and Scion and Urgot. So you have to be a little bit wary about that. Looks like they're gonna pick the Jarvan. They might go like full AD Jarvan to kill the Aphelios. Um, let's see what else. They could pick their AD here. Ideally, I think if this was NA, this probably would have been like a Xayah Rakan or something. But we haven't really seen much Xayah Rakan in Korea, at least in the 3 games that have been played so far. I don't even know if we've seen one Xayah Rakan. Oh, the Kinnan. I think that's actually a flex mid and top. I think Fly also plays Kinnan mid, but I'd expect it to be the Kinnan top. Um, but a lot of AP damage coming from Afrika, so you want to try to ban some of the heavy AD champions. But I mean, they still have their AD carry to pick, but um, you know, I'd like to see a Xayah or a Rakan ban here, because if you don't, then they just pick Xayah or Rakan and they get it in the second phase. I feel like this actually could happen, um, and that would just be hilarious if they were able to get Xayah or Rakan in the second phase. And then if you're on Afrika's side, you're probably just looking to ban mid laners that do well into both these champs. So maybe like Syndra. Oh, Syndra's already banned. Um, Zoe's up. Okay, they got the Rakan. It's a good ban. Um, I'm trying to think. Maybe like Orianna or something. She would be pretty good into Kennen and Rumble. Okay, you can go for the support bans, Leona. Leona Nautilus, I guess. But then that leaves what, Blitzcrank open? Freaking just played Blitzcrank last game and did pretty well with it. Braum. So there's like Thresh, Nautilus, Thresh. I think it's sort of weird to be wasting our bans on support when we have both of our solo laners. I think that we could have pinched. Okay, we did pinch the LeBlanc, but like I wonder if like we could have pinched like. I guess we don't need to ban Ori because uh, Rumble could deal with Orianna pretty well. But I'm trying to think of the other champions that maybe we could have banned. Also, this could be a Rumble support. There's actually been some people playing Rumble support. I guess it's not going to be, but like legitimately, this could be a Rumble support, and they could put Kennen top, and then they could do like Kiana mid or something, and like that could actually be a viable strategy, which I'd love to see, because maybe they'll nerf Rumble again if he's being picked support. The Ashe into Ornn is quite interesting, and it looks like it is going to be a Rumble support. I fucking called it, dude. Wait, I wonder if the casters are saying anything.
Likely, it's going to be the Rumble support
Yeah.
for Jelly. And And then, of course,
There's actually been a lot of pro players practicing. I looked up Pro Builds Rumble the other day during my patch notes. There was a lot of people playing it support. I was like, what the hell? And then I also had a Rumble support in one of my ranked games, and it was he had like a 100% win rate over like 10 games as Rumble support. So I was like, what the hell? Um, so yeah, not completely surprised on that. The champion's just super strong, so makes sense. So, they were able to draw the two support bands, and you know still get to pick their mid laner. I guess they wanted the Victor. Kind of weird. I guess Sword could probably play Mordekaiser. Didn't they just swap too late? Wasn't it past 20 seconds? Maybe it's different in LCK. But you had to if like say for instance they did ban the Rakan, they probably just pick Xayah Rakan, and it's just even better. I think the Ashe pick is pretty interesting. I like the synergy it has with the Rumble because the slowing with the Ashe as well as the Rumble. I think the Rumble can get like his support item, then Leandri's, and have probably do a ton of damage with the Ashe. Because I don't think the Leandri's necessarily has to be your own slow, if I am correct on that. But yeah, I think I like Afrika's comp a lot more. Um, I think you know if they don't get a good Ornalt, like Griffin's comp is like really limited on what they can do. I'm gonna full screen this. Looks like Aphelios is opting into the Doran shield. Not sure if I like that completely. They also decided to send Ornn mid and then Kinnan versus Mordekaiser. Uh, I feel like Ornn versus Kinnan is probably pretty hard. Mordekaiser versus Kinnan is pretty hard. Hmm. I wonder what made them decide that decision. We got triple. The thing is, like, Griffin has triple Doran shields. They're just really looking just to play defensive. But then you have to ask yourself, like, which lane does this Lee Sin play through? I think his only option is bot, so it looks like he's probably going to be starting top. And if bot just plays safe around the level three mark by the time Lee Sin comes, then you know, I don't know what they do. Like obviously, Kenned's gonna be playing aggressive, but I don't think you can really gank him if Jarvan matches. But it looks like we're gonna be doing the bot start, and we're gonna be even showing that we're gonna do it with the leash. Okay, our Thresh is just tanking 2 hits randomly. Meanwhile, the Jarvan is going for the leashless, maybe looking for a level 2 gank bot. It looks like he's like pathing over. Okay, where is he going? He's going for the level 2 mid? Why would this work? Oh, he's going for the little, yeah. Does this ever work? Oh my god, it is gonna work. They'll get a chunk. That's about it. Then what do you do now? You just go to your blue grump as Jarvan? I think this is the time if you had your ward. I think he has sweeper by now, but he could have got a ward on red or something. They pinged that Ornn might have warded here, but he actually didn't. So that's some like look, they're pinging that Ornn warded here, but he actually didn't. So oh, actually he did. Wait, what the hell? Okay, I didn't see it because the pings covered it. Okay, but they do know. They do that. That's where Ornn warded, and so they can actually go through this. This actually isn't a very good ward. That only distracts if Jarvan goes up. I think ideally you put it in the river right there, so you could see if he's ganking you or if he's going into the jungle. Jarvan's gonna go B after this. Probably go to Krugs and look for a gank bot lane, in lane. Maybe he can get the scuttle too. Maybe he's gonna go for the scuttle. But it looks like Lee Sin's going for the bot scuttle because he thinks that Jarvan's there and he doesn't think he can contest it with the top push from Kennen. They're about to see Lee Sin now. They can just back up. Both the Spirit's red buff is about to run out, I'm pretty sure. So, whereas Tarzan's lasting full more of a duration, but looks like he'll still have it for the rest of that fight. Um, but yeah, that's just having mid prio, and then Jarvan's gonna be able to get both crabs if he wants them now. I think Lee Sin or like Tarzan thought that Jarvan would go for this crab since he had top lane pushing up for like this entire time. What? Did the Raptors get reset? What are we watching? Oh! That sucks. Literally, they're like, that sucks. Um, Also, when you have Ornn on your team, you have to be wondering about what Ornn items they're gonna build. He's probably gonna build IE, you know. But what else do they build? I mean, he's gonna get Sunfire and Abyssal Mask probably. Uh, Lisa gets Black Cleaver. What do you get on Mordekaiser? Zanya's? But he didn't really want to build Zanya's like that early. I mean, I think this is a AD cannon, so maybe Zanya's isn't that bad. Thing is, cannon does so much hybrid damage that it's kind of hard anyways. Other than Thresh will probably just get Redemption. Man, I feel like shit. My throat like actually hurts. um. Okay, we got the TP play here. Where's the hook? Did he already do? Oh, that was the worst hook possible. Rumble support, by the way. Oh my god. He's just W up, I think. Oh, he got his R. Oh, if he could get the clap, then the W, I think he dies. That might have been a mistake from UCal. I'm not like completely sure on Ornn mechanics and stuff, but I think there was a possibility of like you walk up to get the clap after the knockup, and then you W for the kill. I could be wrong on that though. That's just what it looks like. Something you could do. Spectre's probably gonna have to use flash if he doesn't back up. Okay, Thresh isn't even going for the play. I don't know why Thresh didn't go for that play. The Thresh literally could have got Victor's flash or heal, I'm pretty sure, with Lee Sin. Obviously, I have full information, but this hook should always be aimed like he stands here and aims it this way towards both of them. It should never be aimed that way. I don't know. That's such a weird hook to go for. Maybe he just misclicked or something. So right here, like maybe you can R, walk forward, R, and then auto, and then W. You'll take like another 2 tower shots, but I think you kill him. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm not an expert, but this looks like top laners are going for their first backs. I like that sword just recalled immediately, and he didn't. Oh, okay, well, he just started to push again. So he was really late on this push, whereas he could have been pushing it like 3 or 4 more seconds ago as Mordekaiser. And if Keen is fast enough, he can almost freeze this wave. Oh, can he do it? Can he do it? No, it looks like he won't. But if Keen is slightly faster, he could have froze that wave on him. That would have been super bad for Mordekaiser. Actually, it sort of looks like he's freezing it. I don't know. I tell. Look top. But I didn't see him pull the wave up, so I bet it's just slow pushing towards Mordekaiser. It's like the next objective is people are going to be looking to get this dragon. Okay, Yukao's going in. We got the cannon TP. Cannon has ulti. Ornn has no flash. He's dead. But what else can we get? The Rumble is not 6. He actually might hit it in the middle of the fight if they do fight. They didn't walk through that controller right here. Okay, now they do. I wonder if Rumble gets, because Ash is already 6, like I wonder if he gets 6 off this. Well, hmm. It's kind of a weird fight to go for when your Rumble's not 6. I sort of wanted to see what happened with that top wave. I didn't see where Mordekaiser was. So yeah, the Ash just gets caught out. She's just dead at that point. But it looks like Rumble got 6. And Kinna was able to walk down to mid, so they just get this dragon for free. So, what I was like checking is before they went to that replay is like Kinna had built had like a 3-wave shove into top, and then was able to rotate down to mid, and from there it would be because both the top laners use TP, it would have been a 5v4 in favor of Afrika, so it's just an easy dragon. When I play top, I try to do that more often. I've been playing top a little bit more on some of my Smurfs, and I've been like just destroying lanes, but I can't like seem to translate my like lane win into game win, and I think that's something that I could do differently. It's like build up a slow wave and then like run mid and like ping the dragon. Um, if my TP's not up. Looks like blue handoff for Victor. That'll be really nice in this lane. He'll actually be able to poke the Ornn out. Probably not poke the Ornn out, but like substantially damage the Ornn. Looks like Keen is going to probably die here. Nope. Well timed using his ultimate as he's leaving the death realm to get the Lee Sin as well. Jarvan's looking for Lee Sin. I think the Lee Sin's actually just dead. I think Spirit actually misplayed that slightly. I think that he should wait a little bit longer because Lee Sin like he almost got out of there. Um, I think you could have waited a little bit closer because it didn't look like Lee Sin was ever considering the fact that you were there based on like where he was clicking his champion. You have to wonder. You have to wonder like what items Victor's gonna go. I think you can get like Void Staff pretty early and it'll have a lot of benefit, but how early I don't know. But wait, they see him. What? Wait, what? They don't know where he goes, but he just. Oh my god. Wow. Ooh, Tarzan's just tilted off his flush at like level 3. So now we have Perma Prio at mid lane. But Ornn also one-shots the wave. Looks like we got Cloud Drake in 2 minutes. It's either going to be an Infernal or Ocean Soul this game. Sorry. So it looks like the Rumble's going to head up. I like this. I think that you just keep your AD carry bottom and then you do the Rift Herald fight. Because then if they send their AD carry to Rift Herald, then you just concede it and just let your AD carry farm up. I think sending your AD carry to Herald is a noob trap. That's what NA keeps doing. Like 8 minutes or like 10 minutes or whatever, like they send everyone to Herald. Whereas if they literally just kept their ADC bot, I think that they like will get more gold in XP. But they end up not going for the Herald. They end up just making the pick when Lee Sin's going to clear vision, and Lee Sin and Thresh are trying to clear vision. But they do expend Jarvan Flash, and it's a minute before the dragon. But it looks like we will have Rumble ult because his ult's a really low cooldown. We'll probably won't have Victor ult for a little bit. Same with Jarvan ult. So if there was a time to fight, unfortunately we used Ornn ult, which is almost our entire engage. Besides maybe Aphelios Gravitum ult. Maybe we can look to contest this dragon if we're Griffin. I like that they've been doing these pro view replays in the LCK. They also include comms. Obviously, I can't understand what they're saying, but like if they did that for NA, I think it'd be really cool, or even EU. So it looks like Rumble is going for a not quite sure what his Fiendish Codex is building into. What could that be? Zanya's? It's not gonna be Banshee's Veil. It's not gonna be Spooky Ghost. Um, I guess Zanya's. He's the Ruby Crystal. What the hell is he building? Honestly, I think I would have liked to see the Leandries. I think that might have been the best item there. Cause like I thought that was like their theory of playing it with Ashe is like she gives you the slow, so your Leandries will get the procs, like the extra percent damage. But maybe that wasn't their idea. Am I missing an item? Like what builds out a Ruby Crystal Fiendish? Is it a support item? I don't think so. Oh well, I guess I'll find out. Wow, I hate when they show this. It's so dumb. When they show the Lee Sin in the other jungler's vision score, it's like, yeah, he's playing Lee Sin, dude. He can't get a sweeper. Very cool. Oh, we missed the cannon. Blue buff is so good in these mage versus tank matchups. It's really imperative that you get it. And the tank can't really like contest with their jungler for the enemy blue, so it's usually pretty free. Oof. Get their ult off? Nope. It's actually not a big deal though. As long as they don't die here. Oh, looks like they might die. They should just back off. Spirit, don't auto attack. Don't auto attack. There's literally no point. Just accept the defeat. They used a Lee Sin kick. That's about it. But like, it's not a big deal that he died there really. Like they literally don't get anything. So something about this Ornn versus Victor thing is like one of Victor's like weaknesses is that he does like if he doesn't get a free like lane, like it's somewhat hard to get your break points for your hex core before you have to B, but since Ornn can't really trade, it's just letting Victor get his hex core items whenever he wants and then going B. So it's actually like a pretty good time to pick Victor. Um, and you know you're gonna have the movement speed to dodge Ornn, And I think that you can out 1v1 Mordekaiser pretty well. Like here, why are they staying? They don't make any sense. Looks like dragons can come up in a minute 30. I think if you're Griffin, you have to try to contest this one. I mean, obviously you don't have to because you could do the next one, but like, should just take the lantern. Oh, they pink warded it. He had time. He had time to click it before they pink warded it. It's sort of unfortunate. But it actually ultimately like it doesn't matter completely. In fact, it's almost good because they used four ultimates, and they're not gonna have them up for the Drake. At least some of them, I think. They'll have the Rumble and I think the Asher, but I don't know about the Jarvan ult and the Victor ult. I actually have no idea what the cooldown on Victor ult is. I feel like it should be fairly short, but this timer, it's already halfway done. Never mind, they can have all their ults, so it don't matter. Or like it's good for them. But like if they can get a fight right now, like if Griffin, like Afrika should probably be more scared than they are right now. And Griffin should have obviously like looked for something better than that. That was so fucking bad. Like walk in first, take all their vision, and then like if they decide to stay, then you look for the Ornal. Now we just wasted our entire engage tool. Now all we have is Thresh Hook and okay, well the Jarvan kind of almost ended that. Well, they get the dragon now. See, like I get the idea of putting Yukal on the Ornn, like it just like playing against the playing against the Victor, and then like having Mordekaiser versus the Kennen, because it's probably a harder matchup. But like I don't know. I think they're trying too hard to flex and not putting people on champions that they're good with. Because like for instance in game one they put Yukal on set again, or like put him on set, full tank set, and he like didn't know what he was doing later. Yeah, you see how much extra time that Yukal had to click that lantern before they placed the pink? I think he was CC'd, but like after the knockup, I think he could have got it pretty easily. But that's also on iRove to call out that he's using lantern, just so he knows. But he definitely could have got that one. Baron is up. Oh, it's the AP cannon. Okay. Let's go to our Spellbinder. Okay, I really don't like the build from the Rumble. Like I don't know why we went Fiendish Codex. I think we could have just got our Leandres. Cause like what happens when you're playing support is if you don't rush your second item, it takes like 9 years to get it. Because for instance he got his support item complete and now his income is just plummeted. And so he would have had the blasting one and the haunting guys and then like been very close to the Leandres. And I think the Leandres is significantly better than the haunting guys. That's just the lone haunting guys this game. Good try, Tarzan. It looks like you're dead though. Oh, the redemption. Where's the root? What? Viper didn't use his root. Viper used his gravitum. Oh, he like lost. Wait, that's actually so unlucky. Viper used his gravitum ult, and then I think he like autoed once and lost the weapon, so he couldn't root the Ash. Huh. Upgraded the IE. So a strong Aphelios. This is 10.2, so this is 20% crit, 40. Interesting. I don't think that crit cloak stack is very good after they nerfed it. It's a very good stopwatch from Tarzan. He actually got the damage. See, like she has the thing on her, but he actually has Severum and Crescendum. Oh wait, no, he has Gravity again. No, he just literally didn't root the Ash. Interesting. The Ash was in the Death Realm though, so maybe he couldn't press it. Not sure. Regardless, he didn't even try because he didn't swatch to his Gravity gun. It's like he didn't even realize he hit Ash. And that's like a big deal if he can root that Ash, because you can get your Mordekaiser to leave the Death Realm earlier. You could probably win the fight even harder. So it's kind of weird. That attack speed though. So it's kind of unfortunate that Ashe is so far behind because she's their like really only source of consistent AD damage. Jarvan's like okay, Jarvan's going tank. Um, but honestly, Suicide Jarvan might have been better this game. Nah, he sort of needs to be the engage. I think tank Jarvan's actually good. But if he didn't have to be the engage, then Suicide Jarvan full AD to kill the Aphelios might have been pretty good. But then you just get Mordekaiser ulted, so I like the idea of him going tank this game. Looks like we do have the Void Staff for the Victor, um, as well as his Hexcore Ludens, so he's very strong. He should probably just work on his Death Cap next, because this game's like, there's like a specific, at least how I've been thinking about it recently, like if the dragons are pretty even, then doing Death Cap is like a must, because you know the game's gonna go like another like 12 minutes no matter what or so. Um, so going Death Cap in those situations is good, whereas like I think like right now maybe you could just work on the Lich Bane if you wanted, because you're gonna be getting autos off a lot as Victor in these fights. It's also very good to have the movement speed versus things like the Mordekaiser spells and the holy shit, and the Lee Singus and Thresh hooks and stuff. Oh, they didn't actually see sword. He could actually walk down here, but he doesn't know that obviously. But okay, I see him now. Seems like they might have just kind of knew he was there. Oh, he's getting collapsed on. I guess he's dead. Thing is, they don't want to collapse on him unless someone has a QSS, or they all have QSS, I guess, if they all did. And I guess rip Victor. I think he wins that. Yeah. Rip. So, I mean, Ornn barely lived. Oh, how didn't he get that actually? Oh, I think he had Smite with Summoner Spellbook. I'm not sure though. If he has Smite with Summoner Spellbook, then there should be no way that Jarvan gets it actually, because he's level 15 versus like level like 12 or something. See Tarzan, he's just distracting over here. He actually gets the Jarvan ult. That's kind of big. There's like a lot of different mini fights in that fight that I couldn't watch all of them. But they end up starting the Baron, and they have the 2 combo from Aphelios. Is probably why they're doing it. Oh my god. Oh my god. The Felius left too early, and then he left too early. The Baron hit 3 HP and then the Rumble stole it. Oh my god. But I think we've seen that consistently from Aphelios. It's like when it's past like 25 minutes, whenever they have Severum and Crescendum, they like just call it a Rush Baron because you literally are the fastest Baron champ in the game if you stand in roughly melee range. That's just unfortunate though. Tarzan's not having a good game. I don't know if you can necessarily blame the smite on that as much as Aphelios leaving early, but I don't know. Aphelios is also just standing in the. Okay, you could blame Tarzan on that one. Yeah, you could definitely blame Tarzan on that one. I think the game's actually just done after that. I wonder see what he says.
I got Baron. I ate Baron.
I ate Baron.
They said Jelly said you don't have to do this. You don't have to do this. But then as soon as Keen goes in, he says, "Okay, go."
Yep.
That's pretty funny. I like that Jelly was saying you don't have to do this because I was thinking that too. Is like they're like wasting cannon flash for these 2 kills and they didn't really get anything for it either. I think they maybe got top tower. I didn't pay attention. Looks like that you gotta dodge one Mordekaiser Q. Wait in. It's very hard to dodge when he's light speed. But it looks like we're just gonna run it down. Kinda want this game to just be over so I can go to bed. What the hell is wrong with oh, it's because they have Baron. Okay. It's kinda cool, I guess. It looks really weird. So what happened here? So obviously Fly walks too far forward against Mordekaiser ulted. And then the edge of the circle is probably like right here. So he can't go any further, otherwise it'd be really easy to kite this out, but yeah, that was really unfortunate of him. Jarvan goes in and gets the stone plate and then is tanking them a while, then wastes his flash, then just proceeds to die. This just looks bad. I'm glad that Keen leaves to go mid, but you know, you were strong, but you weren't that strong that you can win without your Victor. Okay, looks like they got the QSS on Victor now, but that does delay his death cap by a lot. Also, to keep in mind when it's Infernal Soul, you'll be getting more Infernal Drakes, so going death cap is generally going to be better. Because it'll amplify the amplification. I don't know which one goes first, actually. I think actually, I have no idea. Like, does the amplification from Rabadon's AP go first and then the Infernal? I think that would make more sense. Kennen's dead. He doesn't have a Zanyas, he has Spellbinder. And looks like they're all dead. They're gonna lose the Infernal. Oh, Ashe is kind of playing this pretty well. Okay, that was kind of insane by Viper. Oh my god, Mystic is playing this so well. Oh, okay, QSS. Oh, he's dead though. Oh my god, he's actually playing this so well. What is Viper doing? He could just auto the Ashe once. Oh my god,
The LCK, we're glad to have you here.
that was actually an insanely good Ashe play. He dodged so much shit that fight. I think Viper really entered it though. His flash was really bad, and then he didn't auto. Even though I'm like 99% sure he had vision in this bush. I hope they show it from Griffin's vision. But like, let's just watch Mystic. Like he plays this so well by dodging so many spells. He dodges the Helios ult. Um, he walks around the Orn thing, and then he's playing it really well. He's just playing safe, and then right here is he dodges the Mordekaiser E, dodges the Q, And then he's actually autoing the Mordekaiser, W's the rest of it. That's like a really clean mechanics. He sort of baits them in here. Oh, well, then he probably should have died here, but this is the part where Viper just runs it down. Like, why are you not just killing that guy? Victor used his E and his Q, so literally nothing's left. Nothing's left for Victor. He's just a sitting auto attacker, and you could have just auto attacked the Ash once. I think you can cancel Severum Q with just pressing Q again. I could be wrong on that though, but you know. Yeah, he did 8k damage last fight, 7k. Literally, Kennen didn't do anything, and Darwin didn't do anything. Other than, like, I guess Rumble didn't do anything either. That was literally 2v5. That's really good Ash play, even though he's behind. Didn't even have flash. But I think the biggest MVP of that fight goes to Viper. I think he Giga trolled that one. He never wins this. Mordekaiser just has too much MR. He's actually kiting this so well though. Okay, why would you flash? Wait, are you really gonna get out? No way. No way. Oh my god. See, I really don't like the flash there because you're AP Kinnan and you're wasting your flash for like a chance to get out and it's like a low chance. Like, I don't know, man. Like, even if he gets out there, is it worth it? Like, flash on AP Kinnan, especially when you have Zanyas, is like so important. I don't know. And you probably can buy a stopwatch right now. Like, if you sell your, I mean, like, you don't want to sell your controller right now, but like, if you bought a stopwatch, I don't think I've seen Kennen use it yet. Like, he could have flash stopwatch literally for this next Elder fight, but now he won't have it. I'll see how he uses his clicks. E W gets this done. He's about to see Lee Sin. Okay. E W Q. Oh, he missed the Q. Might have stunned Lee Sin if he hit it. Q. I'll see if there's any opportunities if he had flash. If it would have been more beneficial. Because literally him living there, like nothing changes. Literally the only thing that changes is like they get like like the Griffin gets 300 less gold. So I don't know. And then like they get a save Lee Sin flash, but I think Cannon flash is way more important. So it's a small nitpick, but I don't like it when champions like people that play like Cannon and Annie and Malphite. I hate it when they waste their flash to just like run away. It's like just die. Just die. You're like losing your game winning opportunity by using your flash. But whereas like champions like I don't know, like Mordekaiser or something, I don't think it's as big a deal if you waste your flash because like you don't like need your flash to make your play. Like obviously being able to flash ult's good, but like yeah, see like he got on Keen without even having to use flash there, so it's like it's not completely necessary on some champions. But it looks like it's game. Afrika's gonna win. This Victor proved to be really good. I feel sorry for UCal. I think UCal's really good, but they just put him on tanks both games, and that just kind of sucks. Uh, yeah, Mystic played really well. He deserves MVP. Fly kind of flew under the radar though, but I wonder why they do this. They always take pictures with their camera of the post game screen. I don't know why. Like I don't know. It's kind of weird. Anyways, it's a pretty fun game to watch. I think Mystic did well. I hope he gets the MVP. Um, things that I could take away from this to like apply to my own games when I'm playing top. I liked that Keen did the push three waves. I mean, it wasn't necessarily intentional because he went bot, or then like it was slow pushing, and then he had to run back up. but like get a big wave pushing and then run to mid and secure the dragon for your team. Because that's sort of giving them that free dragon help them get the soul later. So I think that was pretty good. I think not wasting your flash when you're playing like a flash important champion is important. Um, and then like I don't know. I think that some teams are like focusing. I don't this isn't necessarily applicable to me as much, but like some teams and players are focusing too much on the flex picks rather than like how their team actually wins games. Like I feel like when you have UCal on your team and you have Sword on your team, like you have to think about how does this team win. Sword's usually known for playing like the tanks, and I think like UCal's usually known for like playing like Talia, like these roaming mid laners and the control mages. Like he's not really known for playing the tanks. So why are we putting them both on like tanky, you know, damage dealers when that's like not our specialty? Like I think you should play to how you win the most. Like for instance, like obviously like TL's like not good on the world stage, but like they know their identity really well, and I think that's something that Korean teams sometimes just throw out the window and they just draft whatever they think is the best on paper and not what their players can play. They're like, oh my gosh, like these champions are all so OP, we can play it in this lane and go even. Is this good? No, it turns out no. When we have no damage later, and our mid laner is unfamiliar with playing Ord and Set, because like Yukao really inted on Set in those late game team fights, and he didn't really do too hot with his Ord either. So I don't know if the series goes any different if he's playing something like Oriana or like Kiana or something. Um, and then also just like a small thing is like I've never actually seen that. Um, at least that I can remember is like Africa had a really interesting draft where they didn't pick their support or their AD on their first three picks. So that was like it forced Griffin to ban Rakan in the second ban phase. I thought that was really interesting. Um, yeah, um, that's about it for me. Glad I did this VoD review. I feel like garbage though, but I'm gonna get some rest. Hopefully I'll feel better tomorrow. But yeah, later. Have a good night. Smile. Peace.